Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to bring you the latest in our ship guides and reviews. I'm DarkHour717 and today we're going to be looking at the newest from Drake, the Cutlass Steel. Before we get started though, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and follow on Twitch, where you can catch the live stream every Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Or even our weekly news and information podcast at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time every Saturday, starting up again on January 8th. The Drake Cutlass Steel was released straight to Flyable on the 22nd of December. Now this builds off the always popular Drake Cutlass Black. Not available for purchasing game though, it is pledgeable currently for $210 US with a war bond or $235 US as a standalone ship. There are also CCUs available both in war bond and standard pricing that allows you to move it from a current ship up to this new version of the Cuddy. In essence, the idea of taking a Cuddy Black and modifying it into a dropship is a great concept. Built with wide opening entrances and exits and ample floor space, the Cuddy Black makes a perfect platform for this function. While actually well executed, there are some aspects of the Cuddy Steel that don't sit very well with me. First, let's take a look at the ship itself though. The Drake Cuddy Steel is classified as a dropship. It's oriented towards combat role and is a size class 3 ship. Its length is 37.5 meters, width is 26.5 meters, and the height is 11.5 meters, so it's the exact same dimensions as the Drake Cutlass Black. Its top SEM speed is going to be 150 meters per second and an afterburner speed of 900 meters per second, so it's slightly lower than what the Drake Cutlass Black has. Hydrogen fuel capacity is going to be 360,000 liters and quantum fuel capacity is 2,500 liters. The Drake Cutlass Steel comes with the following stock components. It's got one size 2 military grade C full stop shield generator, one size 2 military grade C turbo drive power plant, two size 2 military grade C coolers, one size 2 military grade C crossfield quantum drive. That's going to give you an Olisar to Hurston time of 2 minutes and 56 seconds, Olisar to ArcCorp 3 minutes and 38 seconds, and Olisar to Microtech at 4 minutes and 42 seconds. In comparison to the Drake Cutlass Black, the Steel utilizes military-grade components versus the Black's civilian-grade components, so the numbers are in slight favor of the Steel when it comes to power, cooling, and quantum drive. The quantum drive being the biggest difference, almost cutting travel time in half over what the Drake Cutlass Black has. The Black does have an advantage when it comes to speed, both at SEM and afterburner top speeds. This is due to the extra weight introduced through the additional guns and seating in this Cuddy Steel. As I mentioned, the Drake Cutlass Steel is built off the Cuddy Black model and in essence is a Cuddy Black. The ship itself is laid out identical to the Drake Cutlass Black. In fact, forward of the cargo or drop seat area, there really were no changes made whatsoever. In the midsection and front section, you have access to the man turret, 2 racks for the 2-man crew to log out from, weapons rack, and of course the pilot and co-pilot seating in front. The canopy itself also carries over from the Drake Cutlass Black, as does the MFD layout. As you enter the rear of the ship though, you find the cargo area has been converted and set up to be utilized for the seating of 18 members of a fire team. This utilizes fixed seats added to the center of the floor as well as drop seats along the port and starboard walls at the rear ramp entrance. The seating in place does make it that any vehicles needed are going to have to be carried through another support ship, as space does not allow for anything larger than a Greycat PTV. Also back in the cargo area, you can see where they have the support gunners located with 5 door guns added, 2 each on the port and starboard side and 1 mounted on the back ramp entrance. Also added is a dual size 2 rear gun mounted above the rear ramp. All of these adding up to a wider 360-degree coverage around the ship. As for the weapons themselves, the base loadout of the Cutlass Black carries over and installed on the Drake Cutlass Steel 2 size 2 gimbaled Scorpion GT215 ballistic Gatling guns, 2 size 2 gimbaled CF227 Badger repeaters, 8 size 3 Arrestor 3 cross-section missiles, and 8 size 2 Tempest 2 cross-section missiles. Now, of course, all these are pilot controlled, and you can always remove those gimbals and put fixed weapons in place, increasing the size of the 4 guns that are pilot controlled to a size 3. On top of that, there's also a dual size 3 CF337 Panther repeater man-top turret, and the new guns consist of dual Toshima remote turrets with CF227 Badger repeaters. And then you have the 5-door mounted ballistic Gatling gun. which currently are bespoke and cannot be changed, though plans are to make them interchangeable in the future, and you'll be able to swap those out for laser repeaters or other types of weapons there. The Cutty Steel itself carries over the ease of control of the Drake Cutlass Black, and aside from the change in speed, not much difference can be felt when handling this ship. Built to transport and deploy troops quickly out of the side and rear doors, the ship really makes sense for this function, not including the ability to carry a support vehicle though. I do find this makes sense as a short-range drop ship, transporting troops from a waiting Kraken or Javelin in orbit down to the surface to join the fight. The vehicle itself, though, slower than a Cutty Black, flies extremely well and can make use of its VTOL capabilities to clear a landing zone quickly, touch down, do its business, and get the hell out of Dodge. Overall, in my opinion, as a short-range vessel, the removal of the drop seats or option to remove to add a Cyclone into its deployable assets would have been a nice addition. Though ultimately, if that was the case, you're just really flying a Cutty Black. Does the steel, though, fit the role of a dropship? Absolutely it does. Does it fit it well? Not so much, I think. The fact that it is built off the Cutlass Black and outside of moving to military components and adding seats and extra guns does not guarantee that it's going to perform this role exceptionally well. Originally when announced, I was thinking, here we go, a Cutlass with added armor or additional shield generator or something to beef up its durability and allow it to take more hits to protect its crew. But ultimately, none of that is present. Its stock military shield has the same HP rating as the civilian one that's on the Cutlass Black, and really no additional ability to take a hit's been added, such as armor. Add this on top of the pledge price of $235 US, which is more than twice the Cutty Black. I'm ultimately very reluctant to recommend this as a good choice to make when you can accomplish the same with the Cutty Black through posting troops at the doors with railguns, grenade launchers, missiles, and have the ability to deploy a Cyclone for further support. As far as the 18-person capacity, though, for the troop deployment, well, they can just stand or crouch while in transit. This is what makes the Cutlass Black such a popular ship, its vast versatility. And when going to a drop ship job, it already had most of what it needed. I would say that as far as the Cutlass Steel goes, this is one ship I highly encourage anyone to wait to get in game, or if you have a ship in a package you're not using or don't like at all, go to a lower cost CCU route like I have to get up to it. I wholeheartedly believe that had this landed as a pledge between the cost of the Cutlass Black and the Cutlass Red, that would have been a perfect value based on what's been added to the ship. I will admit I do like the Cutlass Steel though. I just can't justify the added items equaling out to the additional costs. I hope that the video has been informative and useful for you. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Also follow over on Twitch. We stream every Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and look forward to everyone joining us over there. Also remember, if you would like to help support the channel, hit the join button here on YouTube and get a membership for as little as 99 cents per month. Or you can check out the Patreon or merch store at the links in the description. I want to say thank you to everyone for checking out the video and for all of your support. It is greatly appreciated, and we will catch you next time.